Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Lakers have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Mavericks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and from the sideline, our reporter David Aldridge. And also stopping by our program, one of the greatest players in WNBA history, the great Candace Parker. An honor, Candace, to have you on our broadcast.
Thank you so much. I looked up to a lot of these guys that I'm about to call a game with, and so this is a dream come true for me, and sitting here with all of you.
And I know I speak for them, a treat for them as well to be with someone like yourself. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I agree.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Porzingis, Luka Doncic out there with Richardson, and it's Green, and it's Zeller in at the 4. And for the Lakers, Montrezl Harrell is out there with Davis, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Dort in at the 2. Here's James. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. You know, Candace, you look at the resume of LeBron James, he has a claim to be called the greatest of all time. Certainly on the Mount Rushmore of the greatest of all time. Where do you rank him personally?
I love this debate, honestly, Kevin. If you look at just on the court, I'm a Chicagoan, so I would have to go with Michael Jordan. But if you look at impact, overall impact of a player that has come in and just changed the landscape of what players are able to do on and off the court, change the way the game is played, giving athletes a voice, and at this point in time, and like when cameras are always on, like MJ would not have survived with cameras always on. You have to go with LeBron James.
Free throw drops for James.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. He told me that despite their success so far in the series, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, yes, we have a chance to finish this off. But I want us thinking about each moment of the game, rather than whether we win or lose tonight. We can control what we put into each moment. We can't control the overall outcome. Interesting philosophy, Kevin. We'll see if his guys were paying attention. Back to you.
Thank you, David. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Doncic outside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Here's LeBron. Here's Harrell. And the layup is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
And Candace, can you talk about the lifestyle, the experience for a WNBA player, the work-life balance, who are also mothers or expecting mothers and trying to keep a professional basketball career on track and improving?
Kevin, I'll tell you this. I have had...
Oh, wow! Nice! Uh-oh, Davis putting something extra on that dunk.
Mavericks trailed by 3. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The offensive rebound. Here's Doncic. And Davis sends it back. A nice shot by Zeller.
Well, if he gets his feet set and you give him time, Zeller can bury that in rhythm.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Dort from deep. They grab their own miss. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Very few can do it like AD, using his physical gifts to grab second chance points.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles. Kuzma with the ball. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
The momentum on LeBron's drive is impressive. The defense can't stop it.
Doncic feeling it out. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And when rookies come into the WNBA, it's a quick turnaround. We know.
Did you see that?
Uh-oh, LeBron's still doing amazing things at the rim. This guy is ageless.
Here's Richardson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Doncic. Over James. And it's Doncic missing.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send a shot.
Here's Kuzma. Outside for Davis. Pass to James. And stolen by Richardson. All alone. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
What a steal by Richardson. Tough to protect the ball against hands that fast.
James against Richardson. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Mavericks trail by 6, and the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Bridges comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kelly Olynyk checked in for the Mavericks. Knocks it loose and stolen by LeBron. Pass to Howard. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Porzingis. Doncic outside. And Davis sends it back.
Davis does a great job of using his length there. I love how Davis takes pride in sending shots the other way.
James with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Doncic against LeBron. Up top, Porzingis. Misses the 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And we're seeing now about a third of the NBA teams with female coaches on their staffs, including a lot of WNBAers. Becky Hammond, Lisa Weatherspoon, Christy Tolliver. So great to see, isn't it, Candace?
It's great to see. I obviously would like there to be more, and I think it is coming. But at the same time, I think basketball is basketball. And just having an opportunity and to be judged not as a female basketball player, but as a basketball player. And knowledge of the game, you're not going to meet anybody like Becky Hammond. She knows the game of basketball. She's played it at a very high level, and she's been able to learn about the game of basketball under one of the best coaches ever to coach India.
Being in that San Antonio process down there with all the different things they do so well has been terrific for her and certainly for them.
Definitely. I think it's a huge advantage, and, not asking people to not hire men, but just give the opportunity to the ladies as well.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Brownie's checked in for Richardson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Green. And Doncic gets it to go.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Brown against James. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 14 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic outside. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's LeBron. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. Jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. Slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Quarters checked in for Porzingis. And the NBA has created an instant replay command center in Secaucus, New Jersey, but the review still lies with the officials on the court. For now, though. Candace, I always wonder, should they have let the review center handle those as well?
I'm a big believer in speeding up the game. It takes so long for the officials to go to the table, to review, to look at it. I believe Secaucus could get it done at the command center a lot faster than the refs on the court.
4 on the clock. James wide open. That shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles leading by 10. On the wing, Davis. Olynyk is covering. Got a hand on it.
Oh, and he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Third is Luka Doncic.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
The versatility of Porter is huge. He's an outstanding perimeter defender, in addition also to being a proven scorer. Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
James, the pass to Bridges. James against Brown. James dishes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
You have to stop the ball when it's in LeBron James' hands, and that puts you in a no-win situation defensively.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Over Bridges. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Doncic has got 13 points.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this time.
Oh, the power on him.
Going above and beyond, even for him. LeBron has been in control at the offensive end all night.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Doncic outside. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Olynyk sets a screen for Porter. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never going to happen.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in-your-face, physical, high-energy plays like that one.
Lakers leading by 10. And here is James. There's the drive, and there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Bridges against Doncic.
defense, Bridges has a good mix of strength and speed. Keeps his man under solid pressure.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
For me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. That's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Bridges. Harrell is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Shabazz Napier. And it's Iguodala and a Katuba.
Oh, incredible verticality from Bridges. I mean, he takes off over the defense and just buries the dunk.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. And Candace, I know you had a basketball in your hands from a very early age. Talk about the love you have for the game.
Kevin, I have loved basketball ever since I can remember. I grew up in a basketball family. My two older brothers, I just wanted to do and be everything that they did and were. And many Saturdays, I was going along for the ride to the basketball court and just hoping that they would allow me to take a couple shots in between their games.
And they were both older than you. Am I correct?
Yes, they were so much older than me, 8 and 11 years, and I was just their little sister that just wanted to play, to play with my older brothers.
Right.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Some changes for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Miles Bridges. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Kuzma. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Kuzma. And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks trailed by 11. Now Doncic, he's got 13. Porzingis finds Doncic. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Doncic has got 15 points. The WNBA is a tough league to crack. Just 12 teams, 144 spots. The best in the world are there. But Candace, the league says no plans for expansion. Does that surprise you?
I think that the league is going to know when it's time. I've been a part of some WNBA teams in the expansion within the league, and I've also been a part of some teams that have folded. So we definitely want to make sure that these 12 teams are solid and going to stay. the quality of basketball we've seen has gone up, which makes making one of those 144 spots really tough.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Kuzma. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Doncic outside. Takes it inside. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Mavericks trailed by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Green. Offensive rebound. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Caruso kicks to Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Napier. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Doncic against Kuzma. And Green slams it in.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And without a doubt, Candace, you've been a star your entire career. What types of responsibilities are expected from franchise players like yourself?
I think just do what you do, and honestly, you have to be able to take the temperature of the team. You know, sometimes everybody is really hype and frustrated, and you have to bring that calm to the team, and vice versa. Sometimes people are too calm, and you have to light that fire. So I think as a franchise player, we see the greats, and we see what they've done. We've seen the success that they've had from taking care of on the court, but also being a leader to your teammates.
That is great insight.
Oh yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Caruso, no good.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
And the Lakers making a change here. Dort's checked in. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. LeBron James, number 1. Luka Doncic, 4th.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Here's the pass to Dort. Passes it to Caruso. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-3 run. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. Shot from the inbound. It's good from Doncic on the assist by Zeller. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. Here's Dort. On the wing, Davis. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA. That shit is easy.
Richardson outside. And Richardson slams it in.
Well, not a big guy, but Richardson has no fear of the contact. I mean, he stays strong and gets his finish.
Driving inside. Kicks it to Rivers. Takes the three. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Olynyk, he's checked in for Dallas. Bruce Brown comes in for Josh Richardson. Davis inside. He's against Olynyk.
Too easy around the rim for AD. With his 7.5-foot wingspan, does he even need to jump to flush?
Here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brown outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers trail. Caldwell Pope on the wing. A three ball. Connects from three-point range.
Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Brown outside. Outside, Porzingis. Brunson scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
It's rebounded by Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Brown inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Brown kicks to Doncic. Howard with it. He's got 6. Now here's Rivers. Howard at the elbow. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Olynyk, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. And here are the Mavericks now. To the inside. Here's Porter, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wiley Porter is good at getting contact. Can't afford to get too physical with him.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And Porter drops them both. 1:52 left in the first half. Brown against James. He kicks to Bridges. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
1:27 left to play in the first half. And that one drops. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Well, Candace, we know you have to get going, but thanks for coming by. We really appreciate it, and please come back soon.
I can't wait to come back and join you guys in this video again.
And we do pay here, okay? So you will get paid for this. But if you just want to come in for laughs, and for some of your insight, we'll do that as well.
Hey, Kevin, you know as good as I do, living in LA. Yes, that is crucial. We need that to happen with all these taxes.
And talking to Candace, you know, C-Web, you can tell how much she loves this game.
Oh, yeah, she's the homie. She grew up in a basketball family, lives and breathes the sport, and her knowledge matches her passion.
Brown outside. Brunson with it, picked up by Davis. Brunson the pass to Olynyk. Shot clock at 5. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Gifted scorer around the rim. Olynyk can finish over either shoulder, and he's got great touch.
LeBron against Porzingis. Here's McGee. Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now Brunson. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you had control of this game. How did it get away?
Well, we started the game exhibiting championship-level passing, which is what we're preaching. We got a lot of good looks, got an early lead. We didn't pay attention to their strength. That's how they got back in the game.
We'll see if you can get back on top of things. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So one half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. And guys, for the Mavericks, they've been outplayed this series, currently desperate to keep their season alive, down 3-1. Tonight they're playing definitely with that sense of urgency that they need to, staying right in this game, hoping to force a Game 6. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Their passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
On the court for the Mavericks. Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Zeller, and there's Porzingis, and it's Green in at the small forward.
Whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Doncic outside. Shoots the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Anthony Davis is second, 4th LeBron James.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
That free throw, no good.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
And the second free throw, good.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Here's Richardson. Outside, Green. Out to Porzingis. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dort passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. James up top. For the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Porzingis can't hit. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Kuzma. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. The Lakers have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Doncic outside. And the pass to Porzingis. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. James outside. Harrell setting the pick for LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Davis kicks to James. And the Lakers with another miss. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Doncic outside. And he drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Shabazz Napier comes in for LeBron. Iguodala, that's good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Second half of playing. We're 3 minutes into the third here. The drive by Green. Oh, that's blocked.
Average shot block. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that took.
Such a wide open look. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You're talking about a guy that can do so many things, make so many things happen. Iguodala heading to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
The 3 for Doncic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Richardson. Outside, Green for the lead. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's an underrated playmaker. I mean, I think Richardson's team-first approach is huge for the rest of his squad.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Iguodala finds Davis. Bounce pass from Iguodala. He tries for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Mavericks leading. Richardson with it. Doncic outside. Porzingis with a screen on Iguodala. And here's Richardson outside. And Napier pulls it down. LA's gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And there's the drive. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And then for Dallas, Kelly Olynyk checked in for Porzingis. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Inside, here's Richardson. And there it is for him. Richardson's got 6.
Far from just a jump shooter. Richardson is more than capable of getting it done inside, too.
Now, here's Napier. Brunson covering. Napier passes to Caruso. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Mavericks, Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Green, and it's Brown in for Josh Richardson. Brown the pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. It's Porter, it's out the key. Shoots over Bridges. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over him, not even giving him an inch of space.
Caruso, no good. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Brown feeling it out a bit.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Mavericks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he knocks down the first one. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
From past the arc, Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Brunson. There's Porter with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Driving to the basket, and it's sent back by Howard.
No trespass. Howard controlling the defense.
Bridges kicks to Howard. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and again the Lakers no good. Dallas leading by 4. Brown drives in. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Passes it to Brunson. Puts it up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Brunson's got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Napier, second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Brown outside. Pass to Olynyk. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Lakers trail by 3. The drive by LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. That one off the back iron and out.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots.
Brunson, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. For the tie, they get it back. McGee dishes to Howard. Brunson against James, and there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Here's Zeller. And he overshot that one, missing.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for. He knows now is the time to do what he does best. Go on the attack, get to the bucket, and erase the lead.
Dallas shooting 43% for the game. Outside, Porter fires the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Bridges. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. McGee trying to break free. Bridges shot, good. Bridges has got 7 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Maverick shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And here's Brunson to the paint. Bridges with the steal. Last break, the Lakers. James in the post. Brown's there. It's good. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now Porter shoots over McGee.
Well, how about the defensive instincts of McGee? I mean, he's so impressive. He's gifted at positioning himself and using his length to throw shooters off.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Bridges out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Harold. And there's Iguodala. And it's LeBron at the point. That's the Laker 5. Green kicks to Porzingis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Porzingis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. The Lakers in the lead. James looking around. There's the dish to Davis. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Richardson. Doncic outside. Olynyk sets a screen for Doncic to the middle. And the basket by Olynyk. And the Mavericks lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down.
Oh, see that? You gotta appreciate the phenomenal speed of James. He's a master at cutting through the D with his hands.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Richardson outside. Back to Doncic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
LeBron against Richardson. James, the pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Here he goes. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 28.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
LeBron kicks to Iguodala. Porzingis against Harold. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for two. It's on Porzingis.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Bridges, and it's Alex Caruso in for Andre Iguodala. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one doesn't drop, and it's the Lakers the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Kuzma passes to Davis. Got a piece of it. Now here's Richardson. He's covered closely. Outside, Green. A three. Dallas again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 4.
The defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with the floor.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Out to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma's got 7 rebounds in the game. Olynyk with the steal. Richardson with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside, Green. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Here's James. Good work defensively by Richardson. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And they double up Doncic. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. He dishes it to Davis. 5 to shoot. And it's Davis with the jam.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Now, here's Richardson. Here's Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 30.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Out to Kuzma. James outside. Down low. Here's Davis. Count it, and the foul. That one on Richardson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Lakers making a switch here. Dort's checked in.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. Anthony Davis is on the floor. It's appointment viewing only.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here is Doncic. The pass to Olynyk. Richardson outside. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Now here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
So tough to contain Davis. He's on a roll. He's got the physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside, Porzingis, the 3. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 32 points.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
James. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Richardson. Doncic outside. Going inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Here's James. Here's Harrell. Porzingis with the block. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. 3-point lead. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Took him no time at all on that one.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot. Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Dallas leading by 3. Passes it to Richardson. Outside, Porzingis. But they recover it. Olynyk can't hit.
Jesus surprises anyone with that one. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Doncic with the steal. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And it's Doncic missing.
The more threes he misses, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Mavericks shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. 107 left to play here in the fourth.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's LeBron with the drive. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Doncic. Covered by LeBron. Doncic against James. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on James. And stolen by Richardson.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Dallas calls timeout. They're up by 4. 1 second left in the fourth. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Luka, some feel this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep up this rhythm?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. Don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves, play as a team, and that's our key.
Well, when you're yourself, you look pretty good, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.